Everybody.
Oh, stop, you people. Stop. No, stop. You guys are the quietest crowd like fucking ever. This is gonna be interesting. Did any of the other, like, there's not many ladies here, but anybody else fill in the blank for poor little Max and the UTI? He talked about the vagina in the dishwasher. First of all, as a roommate, like the dudes, like you open the dishwasher and you see a lady part in there, and you're like, they always say the serial killers are the quiet ones. You know, that would freak a motherfucker out. But then, are you rinsing it out well after it's run through the dishwasher, honey? Because you do know that soap in the pee hole, like ladies that take too many bubble bath, whatever, trying to educate a motherfucker and help him out. Jesus Christ. Soap in your pee hole is a problem. He's not listening. That's okay. Neither are you guys. That's fine. I don't care. You know, I don't know what you guys do for work, but I get humiliated for work. No, I'm not a sex worker, but we'll get there. I work at a gas station, which is awful to begin with, and usually I like being a small person. Being a smaller statured person can be really cool. You look up to more people, whether you want to or not. But there are times that it really sucks. And where I work, somebody threw away something important. And it needed to be retrieved from the dumpster. Guess who lost that boat? Oh, she's going to be the easiest one to chuck in, and she's going to be the easiest one to drag out. So I am in a gas station dumpster, which is a different level of motherfucking dumpster, my children. Digging around to find the thing, and I held it up like the Lady of the Lake with Excalibur or something. Ah! Rescue me! And they dragged me out, and I got out of there, and I didn't just feel physically dirty. I felt emotionally and metaphysically dirty, like my soul had been damaged by my time in that fucking dumpster. Which takes me to where I landed now. I do think sex work is real work because I get paid $16 an hour. I was in there for about 15 minutes, which means I got paid $4 to be humiliated on a level of which I've never experienced before. So I will never judge a bitch for getting $20 to $50 for a handy. I'm sorry. That is way more dignified work than what I did by a long shot. And speaking of dehumanizing experiences, you know what I love about this place? They have handles on their sink and their toilet. Anybody else just getting tired of being dehumanized by all these hands-free things that just... I'm here! Especially the sink, you're all soapy. I just need a blow. I just need a little water. Please, and the irony of a middle-aged comedian feeling this way on a regular basis is just really awesome. Anybody ever lose an acquaintance over a meme? Because they realized it was for them. I had that happen today. They unfriended me. See, I'm over 50 and single, which is a goddamn nightmare. And I had been surfing through acquaintances, looking for a likely candidate, because dating apps in my age group, you got little ones trying to punch a MILF ticket, or you get delusional motherfuckers. I thought I found somebody who was not delusional, and I was wrong. He's a little bit older than me. He has the right personality type. I was like, we're gonna ask him. We're gonna ask him out. He looked me up and down and he was like, you're too old and you're too fat. Too old and too fat. To put this in context, this fellow is about 5 more cheeseburgers away from a waistline that's the same as my height. And he's telling me I'm too fat. And he's 5 years older than me. I was like, what are you looking looking for? And he's like, well, I'd prefer under 30 and about $1.20.
Oh my God.
I found this meme that was just a fat guy standing on the beach wearing swimming trunks held up with a shoelace across his arm or his shoulder and the big beer gut and a bad hat and hot chicks walking by, and it said, they must be lesbians, they didn't even look at me. It was up for about an hour and he messaged me and he was like, was that in reference to me? And I could have been polite, but I didn't. I said, yep. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going on a date with that motherfucker. I don't know. It might not go through. So our host tonight, he said I'm one of his favorite people. We are best friends. It is the weirdest thing. I think I'm going to be an asshole and tell a story about him. He might beat me later. He's from Alaska. Alaska is like going to a foreign country while still being in America. They're different humans. And I'd never been before, and he's giving me this briefing. He's like, it's a different place, man. You gotta be tough, dog. I was like, my very first job here in Idaho was running a trap line. I think I'm gonna be okay. And he's like, no, I don't know. The way he does. You gotta be tough. Well, I had gotten warned about the bears. I'm like, I'm not worried about bears. I've run into bears before. And it's like, no, you gotta. That's why there's so many guns in Alaska. Well, we decided we were gonna go walk from the Airbnb to drink, which Alaskans drink like they're trying to win something. I don't know what they're trying to win. I mean, I've been at an after party with a guy. It was a Tuesday at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, man, it must be nice to have the day off. And he's like, no, I'm going to be running captain in a boat in about 3 hours. He was doing tequila with vodka backs. These people drink. So we knew we were going to be drinking hard. So we did not take a gun with us. And we forgot the bear spray. You'll never guess what we ran into walking back to the Airbnb, the biggest fucking black bear I've ever seen in my life. But I know bears. And I could tell he was trucking towards the stream. He didn't even notice us. And I said, Danny, check out that bear. And I turned back and looked, and I didn't know a human could run that fast. This is the guy that lectured me about being Alaska tough. I thought it was just really charming. But we are best friends. We've reached that point where we kind of weirdly read each other's mind. He brought me a half a hot dog the other day when I was hosting a mic like this, which was perfect. I didn't want a whole hot dog. Half a hot dog was perfect. And then we went to a movie. He's already picking out the concessions. Why do movie theaters make you pick seats now? Why? We're going on a late show on a Sunday. There were 2 other tickets sold in a 100-seat amphitheater. Why do I have to pick fucking seats? Fuck you. Suck my dick until you die. It's stupid. But anyway, I'm like trying to guess what seats, and I was like, he'll probably dig that. And then we go, and I'm just like holding onto the tickets, just watching him pick the seats, and he's like 2 seats off from where I picked, and I was like, yeah, we're besties, this is fucking stupid, I need to kill myself. No, instead I'm going to be going to Alaska on 4th of July. You guys have a great night. My name is Tanya Cope, but my friends have shortened that to Taco.